Caprese chicken and Orzo skillet, another great one-pot meal.
Let's see what's cooking, let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking, it's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, starting off with some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I'm using 3 here. The original recipe asked for 4, but the 2 of them were very large, so that's why I only did 3. You're going to sprinkle the chicken breasts with a little bit of salt and pepper on each side. And then in a very large skillet, you're going to heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil until it's nice and hot. And then you'll add your chicken breasts to that and you'll cook them 3 or 4 minutes per side until they are browned. This is not going to completely cook the chicken. We're going to finish cooking it a little bit later. So there is the chicken nicely browned on both sides. Now remove those chicken breasts from the pan. Just put them on the plate for a moment while we do the next part of the recipe. In the same skillet, you'll place 1 can, which is 14.5 ounces of fire roasted diced tomatoes, undrained. If you can't find fire roasted, then just use regular. That's 1 cup of chicken broth and 1 cup of uncooked Orzo pasta. You don't have to use Orzo, but it's actually quite nice with this recipe, so see if you can find it. You're going to stir this together and then just bring it up to a simmer. Once it's simmering, we're going to add those chicken breasts back into the pan and just nestle them into the broth. And then we're going to cover this pan and you're going to cook it for an additional, say 12 to 16 minutes until most of the liquid is absorbed and the chicken is cooked. So when you pierce the chicken, the juices run clear, and in the thickest part of the chicken should be at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And for the very last part of the recipe, we're going to add some mozzarella pearls that have been drained. And these are also called bocconcini. It's like a little white balls of fresh cheese. Sprinkle them around the chicken. I use an entire 8-ounce package. And then I put the lid back on and I let this simmer for a few minutes just until the mozzarella cheese started to melt. And I turned the heat up a bit because it was taking a while for them to melt. And you can see the one on the left-hand side that started to melt. And just before serving, sprinkle on about 1/4 cup of shredded fresh basil, and there you go. This was surprisingly good. I mean, it has such simple ingredients in it, but it is absolutely delicious. My son and husband really enjoyed this one, and you can put it together within a half an hour and you have dinner. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in looking at more one-pot pasta recipes, check out the link right on your screen.